So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? Well, one of my favorite areas in all of Bordeaux is Pomerol. And I first visited Pomerol in 1990. So yeah, I am dating myself a little bit here. But, when I came back, I started tasting wines, like Vue Chateau Certain and Au Concillon and Lavangille, great, really, really interesting wines. But there's a lot of properties in Pomerol that I learned was a pecking order and was actually very, very good value. So I wanted to identify this property right here. This is called Chateau L'Enclos. So this property was purchased in 2006 by Steve Adams and his wife, Denise. And they actually bought a property called Fambleguet, which is Grand Cru Class A. Steve's an interesting guy. He's an American guy who loves Bordeaux. And a lot of people don't know this, but there are American-owned properties in Bordeaux. So, hats off to Steve and his wife to have the vision to buy this property, because this property, which again, it's called L'Enclos, which means enclosed vineyard. That means that they're not buying grapes from other areas. This actually was part of a property called Chateau L'Enclos. And that area, which is really interesting because it's next to a property that's very interesting to me called Clos Rene. These are on the Outer Banks, but we look at our map and we can see Pomerol, which is right here. And we're gonna go all the way down here, and you see this tiny little red place? That's Pomerol. That's the reason why these wines are so expensive. When we talk to our producers in Saint-Emilion and we talk about Pomerol, they obviously say that Saint-Emilion is 5 times to 6 times bigger than Pomerol. Hence, there's not many chateaus there. There's not that many properties that actually make more than 4,000 or 5,000 cases. So that's the reason why the prices are high. Oh, guess what? Here's a property. There's a property that's underneath the radar that nobody's ever heard of. So it's called Chateau L'Enclos. Beautiful wine. This is 80% Merlot, 10% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 10% Cabernet Franc. This is from the 2019 vintage. I think that personally, this is the best L'Enclos that they've made, and I've been tasting L'Enclos for a long time. So I try to find wines that I think that compete for the wine, for the quality level. And again, Pomerol can be $500 a bottle, $1,000, $3,000 a bottle. Ouch, 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 all the way to the bank. If you can get a wine that's like this, Pomerol, and we're talking about under $60, $50, $60 a bottle, that's called value, especially in the scheme of things today. Beautiful wines, great expression on the nose. You get all that blueberry and blackberry fruit that you get, dried figs, flowers. Pomerol always has that beautiful flowery essence. And then on the palate, you get the silky tannins, you get that beautiful clay structure. You can really dive down in this wine. I mean, this wine is going into the soils here, and you can taste layers and layers of just beautiful, beautiful fruit. Chateau L'Enclos, Pomerol, one of the best values I think that exists in the market. Again, this is David Kohl, the Grape Explorer, talking about wine and talking about great Bordeaux.